Hello everyone and welcome to the F1 Corner after the practice session of the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix in Imola. Practice sessions this afternoon that ended early with Charles Leclerc going out of track. We're gonna get to Ferrari in a second. They look actually really strong. But first, let's start with Mercedes topping the lap chart in both sessions. Valtteri Bottas in front of Lewis Hamilton by the slightest margin. We're talking hundredths of a second, so Mercedes really in it once again this weekend. On the other side, Red Bull struggling during those two practice sessions. Max Verstappen, yes, finished third early in the morning, but during the second practice, drive shaft issue could not run really during the second session, so no real race track performance or qualifying practice for him. Sergio Perez, same thing, got off track after a collision with Esteban Ocon in the morning. Could not run for the last 20 minutes of FP1. Did make up for lost time a little bit this afternoon, but still struggling. Only 6th place best for Sergio Perez. Ferrari really looking strong this weekend. Both practice session. Charles Leclerc 4th and 5th, Carlos Sainz 6th and 4th. Really, this looks like it could be a weekend for Ferrari, an opportunity to take should the Mercedes and Red Bulls not be in the mix on Sunday's race. Really looking strong. The one team that should be worried, maybe McLaren. Lando Norris said that he was concerned about their qualifying pace early this weekend, and Imola is a track where it's tough to pass, and during practice really could not do anything spectacular. Only a best of 8th place in FP2 for Lando Norris. FP1 we saw him finish 13. Daniel Ricciardo also finishing quite far behind. So McLaren, a team to watch, but not the team that is expected to be best of the rest at this point. Aston Martin, also a team that's struggling. We know they don't like the new aero rules. It's kind of penalizing them, as they say. But they just have to do a good job at adapting the car like Mercedes did. So quite also far off the pack also in their case. Sebastian Vettel 14-15 and Lance Stroll 8 and 10. So maybe scratching for a few points, but again, a tough weekend ahead for Aston Martin. AlphaTauri looking pretty strong once again. We know it's a team that is making a lot of progress in the recent years. This afternoon in FP2, Pierre Gasly, third best time behind the Mercedes. Yuki Tsunoda, also impressive, finishing 7th in FP2. His goal this weekend will be to make it to Q3 and to challenge Pierre Gasly in qualifying, which he could not do last race in Bahrain. In the backfield, Alfa Romeo maybe fighting for a point or two. They expect that Imola will be a track more suited to their car. Haas, very tough once again. 2 rookie drivers, Nikita Mazepin causing a red flag at the end of FP1 and also running wide a few times in FP2. And Mick Schumacher, did not hear much from him during practice, but gaining more experience and trying to just make the best out of this Haas that we know is going to be a very tricky car to drive pretty much for the whole season. Williams, surprisingly enough, George Russell behind Nicolas Latifi, his teammate in both practice sessions. Latifi 9th and 12th, morning, afternoon. Russell 11 and 16. So will we finally see a race where Nicolas Latifi will get the best of George Russell? This would be nice, just so that the young man could be challenged. Once again, I did not talk about Alpine Renault. Fernando Alonso looking like he's slowly getting accustomed to that car. 7th in the morning. Afternoon was a little bit more rough. We saw him going a bit wide. I mentioned it, Esteban Ocon in FP1 hitting with Sergio Perez. So not the perfect start to the weekend for Alpine Renault, but there is hope that they're going to be in the point this weekend and do better than they did 3 weeks ago in Bahrain. So, what to expect in qualifying? I think Mercedes are really in good shape for tomorrow. And Red Bull, with all this time missing in practice, especially the qualifying run that they usually do in FP2 for Max Verstappen, it's going to be tricky, but not all hopes is lost. Still, it's a very tricky track, very tough to overtake in Imola. So if Verstappen or any driver cannot qualify high on the grid, they will have a very tough time also during the race. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this. Please give a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss any update regarding the Emilia Romagna Grand Prix or any update about the 2021 Formula 1 season. And I will see you again on Saturday after the qualifying session in Imola. Thank you.